Hello and welcome to this video tutorial on getting started with Adobe Premiere Pro. First up, and as quickly as I can, because I want to try and keep these as pretty much as short as possible, I will show you there is, if you go to the VLE, which is accessed via your portal, go to the VLE, click on it there, and then obviously this tutorial is aimed at media production students. So go to digital media production, click on that, scroll down, technical support, click on that, scroll down, Barney's tutorials, and here you'll see Adobe Premiere Pro CC video editing edit. That is a pretty comprehensive step-by-step PowerPoint for you to use if you want to do it that way, if you prefer looking at pictures and text as opposed to a video version of the same information. It's up to you. The idea being is that some people prefer just to watch a video like me, and some people prefer to do a step-by-step guide. So that option is there for you if you should want to do it that way. So let's get rid of all that and get stuck into it. So hopefully you will have Adobe Premiere Pro installed. Some of you may be using a free version. Bear in mind that'll be only for 7 days. You will need to refresh that in some way, possibly using a different email. Maybe check that one out. But anyway, here we go. Adobe Premiere Pro CC. Click on that. Give it a chance to fire up. There we go. If you're using the free trial, you may find that there's some different windows that come up during this process. Just skip through all that. Don't worry about it. And as soon as this is loaded up, we'll get into it. In fact, I will do a cut and you can skip right to the next phase. Okay, because I've used the software before, obviously, this window comes up. If it's the first fire up, you'll probably just get the black screen come up and then you go file up here. But for the purposes of this tutorial, we're going to be doing a new project. So I'm going to throw something together, show you on the screen to get you quickly started with this. The idea being, if you find this useful, if you'd like me to do the next step and so on, please let me know. I will be putting this on YouTube and open it up to comments to see what the feedback is from that. So let's click on New Project, and then we're going to give this a title. I'm just going to call this Tutorial Test. So once you've sorted out your title, we have this browse button here and location. Now it's important that we save the project in the same location as all the video clips, audio, pictures, everything that we're using for our project. So in the situation where you might need to save this project onto a memory stick or move it to another computer, bounce it around, you will have it all in one place, and then when you open this project you can refer to all the files that you were using in that project, in that folder, and it'll work. If you don't do that, it won't work. It's that simple. So let's click on Browse to check where it's saving. So I've set up a folder here in my documents called YouTube Videos. Everything that I'm using for this project at the moment that I'm creating, all the video clips are in this folder. So I'm just going to select that folder, make sure that it shows the folder that I want it to be in. It does. Brilliant. Let's move on down here. Capture format, high definition video. Very unlikely that you're not going to be using high definition video. So if it shows HDV, then you're good to go. When you've done all that, click on OK. Okay, so this is the user interface for Adobe Premiere Pro CC 2018. This window here is the preview window. You'll see down here we have player functions, skip forward, skip backwards, like a standard player would be. This preview window comes into play when we start to put things on down here, the timeline. Now this is where the magic happens. This is where we're doing the editing. Over here in this box, this is our import window. It has many other functions. We can get into that in another tutorial, but this is where we're going to see the footage that we're importing. Up here is another window that can be very useful for laying out the effects that you'll be using and things like that. This one will become more and more apparent as we move on. So first thing up, we need some footage to play with. Go to File, go down to import, click on import. I have some clips here of another YouTube video that I did under Visual Arts. Feel free to check it out. I will select two of these. So select the first one, hold down the Alt key, select the second one, click on open, importing files. So now you'll see that my two video clips, this is from my webcam, but this could be easily from your phone, from a camera that you borrowed from me, anything like that. So they appear here. I'm going to select both, same as I did when I select them from the browser folder, and drag by holding down the left button on the mouse, drag it over onto the timeline and let go. Like I said, now that I have footage on the timeline, you can see it in the preview window. This track at the top here, along here, that's the video track. We can adjust that so it's easier to see. So if you just pull that handle on the grey bar at the side there, you can actually see the footage. Down here, all of these tracks are the audio. So video track, audio track. Okay, so I've showed you where the PowerPoint tutorial is on how to use the software, found on the VLE through your portal. Go to Digital Media Production and go to Barney's Tutorials and you'll find it there. Skip back in the video if you can't remember where that was. We've gone through the basics of firing up the software. I've shown you the basic interface, where the preview window is, where the editing track is, and where the footage appears when we import. I want to keep these videos nice and short and snappy so that they can be accessed a lot more quickly. So on each video there'll be a different title. If there's something you're struggling with, you can just go to that video. You don't have to wade through all the other stuff because you may already know it. So I'm trying to keep it quick and snappy. Please let me know if you have any comments via my work email, bju@hereford.ac.uk. I will be making this video tutorial available on YouTube as well, Underwood Visual Arts. Please check it out. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye for now.